So, you're thinking about visiting Niagara Falls in winter? Let me tell you, it's an experience like no other. First off, let's just acknowledge the elephant in the room. Yes, it's cold, but if you're someone who can appreciate the beauty of nature, the chill in the air is just a part of the magic. Imagine standing there, surrounded by the frosty landscape, with the sound of rushing water echoing in the distance, and the mist rising up, creating a mystical atmosphere. It's something you really have to see to believe. Now, if you're planning this trip, let's talk about what you need to know. First and foremost, dress appropriately. Layers are your best friend here. You want to wear thermal underwear, a good insulated jacket, and don't forget a warm hat, gloves, and waterproof boots. The last thing you want is to be shivering while trying to soak in the sights. Trust me, you'll want to be comfortable because there's so much to explore. Speaking of exploration, let's start with the falls themselves. In winter, the falls take on a whole new life. The water cascades down, but when it hits the rocks below, it creates a beautiful mist that freezes in the air, forming delicate ice crystals. It's like nature's own artwork, and it's absolutely breathtaking. You can walk along the pathways that lead to various viewpoints, and let me tell you, the views are stunning. You can stand at the railing and watch the falls flow, surrounded by a winter wonderland. The contrast of the icy blue waters against the white snow is something that will stay with you forever. If you're up for a little adventure, I highly recommend taking a ride on the Maid of the Mist. Now, I know what you're thinking. A boat ride in the winter? Are you crazy? But hear me out. The boat doesn't operate in the winter, but there's a similar experience called the Journey Behind the Falls, which is just as incredible. You'll descend into tunnels that lead you right behind the falls. The roar of the water is deafening, and standing there, feeling the spray on your face, is exhilarating. Just be prepared for the cold, because it can get a bit chilly back there. Another great spot to check out is the Niagara Park's Winter Festival of Lights. This festival runs from November through January and transforms the area into a dazzling display of lights. You'll see millions of twinkling lights, illuminated displays, and even some animated light shows. It's a perfect way to get into the holiday spirit, and it's fun for all ages. You can stroll through the park, hot cocoa in hand, and just take in the beauty of it all. It's one of those moments where you can't help but feel grateful for the experience. Now, if you're looking for a cozy place to warm up after a day of exploring, there are plenty of options nearby. The Niagara Falls area has a variety of restaurants and cafes that offer everything from hearty meals to sweet treats. You can grab a warm bowl of soup or indulge in some delicious hot chocolate. And let's not forget about the local cuisine. If you're a fan of poutine, you're in for a treat. This Canadian classic is a must-try, especially when it's cold outside. It's comfort food at its finest, and it'll warm you right up. If you have a bit more time, consider venturing out to some of the nearby attractions. The Butterfly Conservatory is a fantastic place to visit, especially in winter, when you might be missing the vibrancy of nature. It's a tropical paradise filled with thousands of butterflies fluttering around. The warmth inside is a welcome break from the cold, and you can walk through lush greenery while colorful butterflies land on your shoulders. It's a beautiful reminder that even in the depths of winter, life continues to thrive. And for those who enjoy a little bit of history, the old Fort Niagara is just a short drive away. This historic site offers a glimpse into the past with its well-preserved buildings and reenactments. It's fascinating to learn about the history of the area, and the views of the frozen river are stunning. You can really appreciate the significance of this location while enjoying the beauty of the winter landscape. Now, let's talk about photography. If you're into capturing beautiful moments, winter at Niagara Falls is a photographer's dream. The icy formations, the mist, and the snow create an ethereal backdrop for stunning photos. Just remember to bring a good camera, and if you can, a tripod. The lighting can be tricky, especially with the reflective snow, so having a steady shot will help you get those perfect images. And don't forget to capture yourself in the moment. You'll want to remember this trip. Before you head out, I have to mention safety. The winter weather can be unpredictable, so keep an eye on the forecast and be prepared for changing conditions. The pathways can get icy, so wear good traction on your shoes and take your time. It's all about enjoying the experience, not rushing through it. So, whether you're traveling solo, with friends, or as a family, a winter visit to Niagara Falls is a unique adventure that you won't regret. The beauty, the excitement, and the sheer wonder of it all will leave you with memories that last a lifetime. And who knows? You might just find yourself falling in love with the magic of winter in a way you never expected. Just bundle up, embrace the chill, and let the beauty of Niagara Falls in winter sweep you off your feet.